Good morning, my darlings. My name is Victoria and this is Veritas Tarot. I'm going to be doing your first of your monthly readings for you, Pisces, today. We're going to be doing your soulmate reading. We're going to be looking at what's in your head and heart space for your soulmate, what's in their head and heart space for you. We're going to be looking at their intentions towards you. Then we're going to pull, it's an English expression, throwing a spanner in the works card. So this is maybe things that are obstacles in the way of this soulmate relationship moving forward how it's meant to. Then we're going to do a pull your socks up card from Spirit, and this is just a little reminder from Spirit for you about everything that's wonderful about you and about things around you, and maybe just a little nudge if again you're just doing something that they want to just draw your attention to. And then we're going to pull a near future card for you as well. I'm going to clarify them all, and then we're going to do some love messages and pull a couple of oracle cards for you at the end. So, and if it resonates, please do let me know. Like, subscribe, share. If it doesn't resonate, please don't try and make it fit. It'll be for somebody else out there. I am simply here as a messenger, and I am a messenger for, you know, what I see and what I hear from them, and how I speak through them as well, how they speak through me. So let's get moving with your reading. Put my glasses on, and we're going to start to see, Pisces, what's in your headspace at the moment for your soulmate. Thank you, Spirit. There we are, that flew out. Well, my darling, you're in the Eight of Swords at the moment. So swords are sort of symbolic of challenges that we feel inside us. That sort of, you know, swords are when we're overthinking with our mind and not, how do I explain this? Swords are symbolic of that sort of battle within you, those sort of challenges. And we can get trapped in that fear space where we feel we can't see a way forward, a direction, and we're not quite sure what to do, and we're overthinking. And it's a reminder for you that we create our own reality through our thoughts. And it's a reminder for you to try and step back, you know, step back from these swords. Step back from your situation and observe, my darling, observe, you know, why this is happening for you, not to you. You know, everything happens for you in your life. You know, even if it's very uncomfortable, we're actually at our most transformative when we go through these really uncomfortable stages. So, my darling, you are in the Eight of Swords at the moment, but let's see what's in your heart space for your soulmate. Thank you. The Queen of Wands. So you do love them enormously. And we, you know, these soulmate connections, they are very strong, and we feel an awful lot for our soulmates. And, you know, they're also brought in by God to help us trigger. Soulmates are brought together as well to help us trigger from, you know, wounds and hurts that have been unhealed. You do love them very much. You're thinking of them a great deal. You've got a lot of soul family around you. This is represented by this sunflower here. And sunflowers, they always represent soul family to me, because sunflowers turn together to share their energy and their light when it's dark. So although it is dark for you at this time, you're feeling that it's a space you don't want to be in, but you feel trapped within it. It's a reminder to you that God always sends people or situations, but people, He comes through people to you to help you during this time. So be very aware of who's around you at this time and who's supporting you, and be aware of the words that they're saying and the things that they're doing for you. Okay, so this is in your heart space. It's a very strong love. I can see it here with the lions as well in the background. It's a feeling, it's there, it's in your sort of sacral chakra as well, which is represented by the orange here. It's a strong love. It's a strong love. And look at the difference between these two cards with what's in your head space and what's in your heart space. So let's see what's in your soulmate's head space towards you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Lots and lots and lots of cards. Hang on a second. Let me just do that again. One card, please, Spirit. One or two. Oh, that flew out. So I think they're being a little... This is the High Priestess. This is in their headspace. Either you are being very quiet or they are being very quiet at the moment, okay? You know, this high priestess is all about divine law. Torah, she's holding on her lap there. That Torah means divine law. And it's about, in this instance, I feel it's about secrets that are maybe not there, the future's not revealed, maybe they're not telling you about what direction they want to go in. It's about that sort of mystery. But it also represents a very spiritual connection as well. And maybe they are observing, like I was telling you in this card, to step back. They may also see you as being silent at this stage and not saying very much, but you are very intriguing to them, all right? When you are in this space, you know, of being this high priestess, you are very intriguing to your soulmate. You know, they wonder about you. So let's see, and again, you see you've got the sunflowers behind you. So this is very much representing you surrounded by your soul family. And you know, with this sort of crescent here as well, I think although you're in this worry state, you're actually already have sort of cut out what doesn't serve. You have already cut out what isn't serving you in your life. You can see there with that at the bottom. And they see you as well as having the ability to speak your truth, because she's dressed in this sort of blue there. So let's see what's in their heart space towards you. Thank you, thank you. Heart space for Pisces, soulmate Pisces, thank you. Well, you have got, let's just tidy those up. You have got the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is a sort of manifestation card, but for me it's also about being in the moment. You see all of these pentacles are growing here, and he's there thinking about that he's just got this one pentacle that he's sort of slightly ignoring. So I don't know if you are apart at the moment. I'm feeling that you're not together. And there's a lack of in his life without you being in his life. He is manifesting, but he or she's manifesting, but they're manifesting subconsciously without realizing it. There's a great difference. We always manifest, whether we do it consciously or unconsciously, our entire lives. And when you do it consciously from an amazing high vibe space, in a higher vibration, universe can bring in all sorts of wonderful surprises and delights because they'll just match your vibration. So if you're vibrating out in a high vibration, the universe says, of course, have more of that, have more of that. But what I'm seeing with this card is that they're feeling in their heart that if you're not around them at this time, there is a lack of in their life. And they're not focusing on what they do have in their lives. They're not focusing on things that everybody always has things to be grateful for in their life. They are thinking of you with such love. Do you see that sort of expression as well? Okay, so I do feel that there has been something that's happened here. Which is why you're in the Eight of Swords and you're not wanting to talk or be involved with your soulmate at this time, but you do have this love in your heart for them. And they are getting the word perplexed by this, by how you're being at the moment, and you're being very silent, and that's very good as well, because you know it's about going within and not necessarily talking about things. You know, there's a great thing that we, you know, don't talk about what you don't want, just talk about what you do want, because thoughts and words are very powerful. Okay, so let's see your soulmate's intentions towards you. Thank you, Spirit. So you've got this Three of Wands. So they are manifesting you. When I say manifesting, you're in their life, okay? I see very much that you're in each other's lives. This is not a new soulmate, but they are manifesting, that they're trying to work out a way of contacting you, of, you know, they're very aware that that you're not there anymore, that this has created a lack of in their life, and they're waiting for the right time, I believe, to approach you. Now this Three of Wands, you see you're holding this wand as well, and I see this, that they're holding that same wand as you, and the two wands in here represent making a decision from an emotional, passionate point of view. So they're watching these ships coming in, and these ships are their manifestations. And ships will come in when it's the right time for them, when it's right with the tides, and they will come ashore. And so there's a universal ebb and flow, just like the tides, with when things should happen. It all comes down to divine timing. And so they're waiting at the moment. There's something that either they're waiting for you to contact them, or they're pondering on the right way of approaching you. But there's definitely a lack of, and I'm sort of hearing as well that with the ships, you know, that's their abundance. That's, you know, all the things that they want in their life. It's connected with you. So, okay, let's look at, so that is that's their intentions towards you. Now we're going to look at you throwing the spanner in the works card. So what is stopping this natural flow of this relationship at the moment? Thank you, Spirit. What advice do you have? Thank you, thank you. Okay, so it's self-love. This is the Queen of Cups, okay? And you know that cups are symbolic of emotions, both positive and negative, symbolic of love and relationships and romance. Now, the Queen of Cups in this advice setting for you about the throwing the spanner in the works, this is, you have, okay, thank you, Spirit. You have a huge love for your soulmate, but it's a reminder to you that the most important person in your life is you. And when you learn to love yourself as you should love yourself, and learn to understand your self-worth, then you then are in a space of being grounded. You're in a space of not looking for love outside of yourself. It's love that you have in you that you want to share with others, rather than them loving you for you to feel loved, lovable. So this is about you focusing on you at the moment, my darling, this place of self-love. You know, this is about being truthful with yourself and with others, about setting healthy boundaries, about not trying to please everybody all of the time, and about thinking about what's right for you, what's good for you. If you need time apart, you have time apart. If you need time away from people, you do exactly that. It's about nurturing yourself and looking after yourself. And you're very much being guided by your angels here, do you see? And, you know, she's got her hands on this cup, and she's sort of looking as to say, no, I don't want to share this with you at the moment. So if you're feeling that, always go with your feelings. God talks to you through your feelings all the time, and he will always communicate with you. You just have to ask, and so if you're feeling at the moment that you want to protect yourself, it's about you, God's guiding you to spend time getting to know yourself. We sometimes have a tendency to lose ourselves in a relationship with another because we're trying so hard to be what the other person wants us to be. And actually, it's about, you know, when you're in a relationship, every relationship is for the evolution of our own soul. And that's why Spirit's asking you here to step back and observe what is happening. And this is a time for you to maybe look at triggers that have happened in your relationship with your soulmate and look to understand why they've happened for you. What is God trying to trigger in you to heal from? This is your self-love, my darling. Okay, and this is what's going to allow this relationship with your soulmate to evolve as it's meant to evolve. You can't heal the other, you can only heal yourself. But in healing yourself and loving yourself with the connection you have with a soulmate, you allow them then to heal themselves as well. We are all connected energetically, we're all energy. Emotion is energy, emotion. So with your connection with your soulmate, as you learn to heal yourself and shift and change, they will also shift and change because they are picking up that vibration from you. Does that make sense? So So that's your spanner in the works card. Now I'm going to throw you a pull your socks up card from Spirit. Oh, that flew out. Okay. So this is the Knight of Cups, which is a beautiful, beautiful card. Again, it's cups, it's emotions, all right? This is Spirit saying to you, okay, when you love yourself, you learn to love yourself and your self-worth, and you forgive yourself. The past is done. Forgive others, because people don't want to hurt another. They do it from their own place of pain. And when you can forgive somebody else, it brings you peace, because you have that understanding, compassion for them. But when you're in that place of self-love, and that brings you that growth and that wisdom and that evolution of your soul and that shifting and that change, what happens is then you allow the universe to bring in all of these magical surprises and delights that are waiting for you. And so you're vibrating out on a higher vibration because of your self-love and self-worth, because of your understanding of how everything's connected, and you're connected to God and the universe. And then what happens is that then at the right time, in divine timing, your Knight of Cups comes in, because they can't stay away, because they are pulled just like the tides and the moon. They're pulled towards you. So this is beautiful. So this is your pull your socks up card. It's remembering that you are hugely lovable, you are amazing, you are beautiful, you're a unique piece of the universe. And you know, and God's love and the universe love for you is unconditional and amazing. And once you learn to know that you are that extraordinary person, then your knight comes in. Now it's interesting because you're the Queen of Cups, okay? So it's about you, thank you, Spirit. It's about you loving yourself first and foremost as the Queen, okay? When you're in that space and you love yourself healthily, boundaries, you have so much love for yourself that you literally are spilling over with love for everybody else. Not from a place of need, just because you have this love to give. Your knight comes in. Now your knight sees you as the queen, okay? So because you have more love for yourself, but you want to give love, you're attracting that knight in. Okay, so, and you allow, thank you, Spirit, you're allowed, you see the river here, you're allowing the universe flow to happen, okay? You are lovable, my darling, hugely lovable. Okay, so now we're going to look at the near future for you. Thank you, Spirit, thank you, thank you. Yes, near future, please, for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, okay, we've got two cards here. We've got the Six of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. So I'm going to take both of those. So in the near future, you are going to feel like you're juggling, all right? You're going to feel slightly overwhelmed. Now, what Spirit's first of all saying to you is, you are going to be victorious, okay? You are. It's going to go the way that you are manifesting it to go. But it is a reminder for you to step out of this headspace here, okay? To look at yourself, to look at what's happening around you, to observe, to focus on loving yourself first, all right? And it's a reminder as well, whenever I see the Six of Wands, okay, he's got that one wand. That is you here, the Queen of Wands in your heart space. I know this is for your soulmate, okay? You are going to be victorious. Whatever's meant to happen, it may not happen as you expect it to happen, because God always has a beautiful aha way of things happening. But it'll happen for your greatest good as well. But you are going to be victorious. But it's a reminder for you as well. Do you see the Five of Wands behind? The Five of Wands are about, in the Five of Wands card, they're about negative energies. So it's a reminder for you to stay away from negative energies around you, discussions where you're feeling you're having to defend yourself or prove yourself. You know how you feel, okay? And you also, I believe, with your High Priestess there, know how your soulmate feels. And I don't know your situation, but what Spirit is saying to you is you focus on that one, my darling, and don't let other people's opinions impact your knowing. You know, everybody's opinions, and it's all very lovely, you know, a lot of the time, but people's opinions are through their own lens of life. And only each of us lives our own life every second. So you have to trust your knowing. Your knowing, your instinct, that's your soul, and your soul is a piece of God, my darling. So you trust in your knowing and you're going to be victorious, okay? And you deal with it from a place of peace and love. Always deal with it from love. If you can't deal with it from love, then don't do anything at all. Wait until you're in that place of calm and peace and you want to deal with something from love. And you leave all of those negative energies, you just ignore them, okay? You just ignore them because, you know, they can trigger you to remain in this Eight of Swords space. And you don't want to be in that Eight of Swords space. And this is Spirit saying to you, you know, your heart knows the truth. Your heart knows that this feeling, this knowing you have, your heart is what you should be listening to, not your head. Again, I want to show you, look at these two cards, look at the difference. Okay, so you are, whatever's going to happen, but this is also a reminder for you, this Two of Pentacles. When you're in this state of feeling that everything's too much, hand it over to God. Hand it over to God. Hand your worries over to God. Say, thank you, God, for taking care of this. Thank you for you smoothing the waters. Do you see here the waters are rough? Thank you for you bringing my ships in, okay? Hand your worries over to him, because when you're in this state, it takes a lot longer for your manifestations to come in because the ships are rough and the ships can't dock. So and it also shows, thank you, Spirit, this infinity symbol between you and your soulmate, okay? It's a bond that can't be broken. All right, so now we're going to do some clarifiers for you. And I'm going to use my Tarot Nefertari. And Nefertari in Egyptian means beautiful companion. So that's really rather lovely. Okay, so Spirit, thank you for clarifying the Eight of Swords. Thank you. So you've got the Devil, yes. So this is, okay, so this is not bad here because this is just a clarification, okay? So the Devil is that living in fear. So at the moment you're in your fear space, okay? So this is just a reminder to you about being in a fear space. We have two wolves inside us all the time, the fear wolf and the soul wolf. And the wolf who leads the pack is the wolf you feed. So don't feed your fears, my darling. Your thoughts, your fears, they're not real. You're just creating them. Remember about being in the moment as much as possible. A happy life is made up of happy moments. So fill your life as much as possible with many beautiful happy moments. Even if it's having a cup of coffee and sitting in the sunshine, or watching butterflies, or if you have a dog, taking your dog for a walk, or doing something you enjoy doing, like reading or writing, or, you know, anything like that. And it's about, you know, this codependency. So don't, it's about thinking too much and obsessing too much and worrying too much. Hand that over to God. The universe is there to help you. You just have to say thank you, as above, down below. Just say thank you for you taking care of this, and stand back out of that Eight of Swords and observe and watch what happens around you. It's about going with the flow. And when you're in this space, it is there to help you shift and change, to release old hurts, okay? So let's now look at the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, thank you. More information on the Queen of Wands. Thank you very much. So you've got too many cards there, but I did see a couple. Let's see, one more, please. The Queen of Wands. Oh, my goodness me. Well, there we go. That flew out. You've got the High Priestess again. So you've got two High Priestesses. I mean, this is amazing. I feel that you're meant to be on a sort of light worker. There's something you're meant to be doing as well. Anyway, the High Priestess here, again, this is in your heart space. This is about your knowing. I come back to your knowing. You know how you feel. And if you know, you don't need to explain it to anybody else, okay? It's just the understanding that you have with God. And God gives us those knowings. those utter convictions about things. You know, we can have hope, we can believe, but when we have a knowing, there's nothing, it's your gift from God, okay, about how you feel about a situation. And you very much know, and you've got about this feeling that you have for your soulmate. Whatever position you're in with them, you have this connection with this love. And you're being completely guided by spirit here. Do you see here with the extraordinary beautiful feathers there as well? And the white represents that sort of peace. You know, your heart's like your soul is like your best friend, okay? Heart and soul combined, and your soul is your best friend, like a dog. They're always there for you, love you unconditionally, want you to be in the moment, want to guide you, want to protect you. So this is what it's saying to you. Trust your knowing, my darling. Trust yourself as the Queen of Wands, okay? Now we're going to look at your soulmate in their headspace, this High Priestess, this silence between you, but them seeing you as this High Priestess as well. Thank you. Yes, you got the Six of Cups. So it is this extraordinary soulmate connection. The Six of Cups talks about, you know, soulmates. I believe you've had in past lives, you've had relationship, you know, the same relationship together or similar relationship together. And so this is you in this lifetime. But wonderful thing about the Six of Cups is clarifying to me, as I said at the beginning, that soulmates are sent by God to help us evolve our own soul, to help us shift and change, to help us release things that no longer serve us, to help us let go of hurts that we're carrying deep inside us, to help us let go of conditioned behaviours. That is the gift that one soulmate soul gives another. Our souls know, okay? This is why your soul is saying, trust in this love, trust in this knowing. And although you're feeling hurt at the moment, your souls have come together to help each other heal. And it all comes down with the High Priestess, down to divine law, divine timing, okay? So that is very beautiful. And you are mirroring each other. And there's a lot of care and love here. Do you see, with the one hand underneath the other's chin? You are mirroring each other in what's happening at the moment. Okay, so that's in their headspace for you. They feel very connected to you, very connected. Please clarify the Seven of Pentacles for Pisces. Thank you. Whoa, there we are. Oh, this is beautiful. So you remember you had your Knight of Cups in your Pull Your Socks Up card. Well, in their heart space, the Knight of Cups. So this is them coming in, but you need to focus on your self-love first, okay? So that it's a healthier love. And this is your Knight. This is how they feel. They have this overflowing love for you. They want to come in. They want to protect you. They want to love you. But at the moment, the universe is saying it's not the right time. It comes because otherwise you're going to repeat the same patterns with them. It's about you healing and them healing first. But they do love you, my darling. Okay, so now we're going to look at their intentions towards you, which we've already seen in their heart space. We're going to look at the Three of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. So you've got this Four of Cups. So at the moment, they are also focusing on themselves. As I said to you, it's about this right timing, divine timing. They know, but at the moment, they're in that Four of Cups. So they're very much like you in the Eight of Swords. They're looking at their sort of past, present and future, and they're in that, going back to that Seven of Pentacles, that lack of space at the moment. But again, they're looking, do you see, he or she is bent over, you know, focusing on this water. You know, water represents emotions, okay? Water represents that sort of flow of life as well, and universal flow. And underneath this water, you've got these lotus flowers that are going to come up. Now, remember, the beautiful thing about lotus flowers is they're a sign of transformation, rebirth. Lotus flowers grow out of water, you know, dirty water that you wouldn't expect them to grow out of. So they are going through what they're meant. Everything is exactly as it's meant to be at the moment, and they are going through their own growth. And the beautiful thing about a spiritual path, a spiritual growth that people go through, is to focus on yourself, focus on your self-healing, and allow your soulmate in divine timing, God's timing, to focus on their healing, okay? With you focusing on you, this will pull them to shift and change as well. And they are focusing on it. They're in touch with their emotions. Do you see? The hands are going down. Okay, so now we're going to look at the Queen of Cups, which was your throwing the scanner in the works card. Thank you. Please, more information. Thank you for the Queen of Cups. Wow. Okay, there we go. It's the Queen of Wands. Back to the Queen of Wands. So by focusing on your, you've got two Queen of Wands now. By focusing on your self-love, by filling your, rather than being a bucket with an empty hole, which everything pours through, you seal that bucket with your self-love, and then you're overflowing. And when you're overflowing with that self-love, then you're in the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, passionate, loves herself, knows what she wants, has healthy boundaries. This is you, my darling. This is you. All right? And look how she sees life in this Queen of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. She sees life through those lotus flowers. So your soulmate, those flowers still got to come up through the water, but they're coming. You are the guiding light, okay? You, as I said, the more you heal and shift and change and hold the space for your soulmate, you shift and change, you will be that guiding light for them. And it's about seeing life through, she's seeing them through the lotus flowers, it's about seeing life through that transformation that you're going through, okay? Now we're going to look at the Knight of Cups, which is pulling your socks up card. There we go. So it's just confirmation. You've got another Eight of Swords. So it's saying the moment you get out of your head space and more into your heart and knowing and love space, and as you shift and change and transform, then you will allow this love that's waiting for you to come in when you're in that right space. And what I like about this Eight of Swords is the swords are all separated and they're very clear to me. So you have gone through some heartbreak, my darling. That's represented by the Three of Swords. But you are going through healing, which is represented by the Four of Swords, okay? And you now you're beginning to have this clarity, this truth, this ability to speak your truth as well. This is represented by this one Ace of Swords here. We're going to look at now the Six of Wands, which is Six of Wands and Two of Pentacles, which is what's coming in for you. Thank you, Spirit. So we've got, okay, so you've got another Queen of Cups. I mean, this is beautiful. You have two Queen of Wands and now you have two Queen of Cups and you've got the Ten of Wands, okay? So I'm going to put the cards as they're meant to come out, like this. So we're going to first of all talk about the, here you have this Being Victorious card, focusing on you, remember, not focusing on negative energies and things around you and other people's opinions about things. And this is you again as this Queen of Cups. You're focusing on you. You're going through a rebirth. This is represented by the child here. You're going through a rebirth. You're very empathic. You may have children. Children may be involved. But this is about you going through this rebirth, okay? And this is about you having self-love. Thank you, Spirit. This is also about you healing that inner child within you. You know, we get triggered by things in our lives because God wants us to be triggered in order to heal those inner child wounds that we have in us that we don't know we have. It's how we relate to people and things and experiences are normally triggered by things that we're carrying deep inside us. So it's about you focusing on you and what you know and your passions and being in this this beautiful Queen of Cups mode, this self-love mode. Then you're going to be, it's going to flow and you'll be victorious. Things will be how you want them to be with this Knight of Cups coming in, your soulmate coming in. And the reminder with the Two of Pentacles, okay, about feeling overwhelmed and not quite sure what to do. This is the Ten of Wands, and you know the Ten of Wands is about carrying around too much stuff with us, carrying around too much baggage, carrying around things that don't serve us anymore. It's about letting go of all of those other 9 wands. You don't need them. The only thing you need is your one wand. Your one wand is about your passion, your creativity, your self-love, your knowing. It's about you connecting with you, my darling. You are amazing, and Spirit's saying you don't need any of this other stuff. You know, it's just too much for you. So that is a beautiful reading. And on the bottom of the deck, you've got the Chariot, which is about coming into balance, going with the flow. He's not controlling that chariot. He's going with the flow. He's letting go and letting God. He's allowing things to happen as they're meant to. And it's just beautiful. He's being guided by spirit with the birds here as well. So this is something will come in for you. You know, the universe, God, has an amazing way of just bringing things to us that are unexpected, and with a sense of humour as well. And it's, you know, you can say, which is one of my favourite things to say, is thank you, God, thank you, universe, for surprising and delighting me today. And then let go. It's about letting go of any outcomes of how and when it'll happen, and then it happens, and you will love it. It's a lovely thing to do. It's a lovely kind of little thing I have with the universe. Thank you for my surprise and delight today, and see what happens. So I am now going to pull you some love messages. Actually, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. I was going to do those afterwards, but I'm going to do them now, I've been told. So I'm going to pull you some love messages. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. So you've got, I'm truly sorry for my words and actions. And I think this is why you're in that Eight of Swords space at the moment. And this represents this Four of Cups and this Three of Wands for your soulmate. I am currently working on becoming the best version of myself. Okay? And that's a reminder for you to do the same. I've also got here, I can't stop thinking about you. You're on my mind 24/7. So that's that Seven of Pentacles place that they're in, and the fact that you're in that High Priestess mode and you're being quiet. So there we are. That's your love messages from them. Oh, one card kept wanting to try and come out. And that's You're So Sexy. And you are. You're amazing. You're beautiful. And you're not surprised seeing two Queen of Cups and two Queen of Wands. So that's just fabulous. Don't forget how beautiful you are. I've just done a post, one of my daily divination posts, and it's about a beautiful rose that's sort of burdened down by tears. Take a look at it. It's about not, understanding that tears are God's gift to us to release hurts and things we need to let go of. And it's about not bowing your head down and forgetting how unique and beautiful you are, but tears allow us to grow strong and blossom and shift and change. Okay, so now we're going to pull you one of my beautiful Keepers of the Light card. And all of my cards here today, they're all gold. They're all kind of got a gold theme. So these are my golden nuggets of wisdom from Spirit, as I say in my title. So this is your Keepers of the Light message. Thank you, Spirit. Sacred vision. Choose, here we are, choose to forgive in order to heal. Okay, and I talked about the forgiveness at the beginning of the reading as well, and you got this card as well from your soulmate. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. And you know that. You're the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. You do know that. And look at these two, completely connected here. Remember, you are connected. We're all energy. You're connected to your soulmate energetically. And we're all a beautiful piece of the universe. Okay, so thank you. I was told to turn over that last card, and it says, think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. That's you as the Queen of Wands, my darling. Okay, and I'm now going to pull my Angels and Ancestors deck, which is just lovely. I always sort of see that. That's the High Wisdom with the owl, and then that's the beautiful Wheel of Fortune turning. Angels and Ancestors, thank you. Messages for Pisces. Thank you, thank you. What message do you have for Pisces for this reading? Thank you. Yes, winter. Take care of your needs. So, first of all, with winter, could be something that's happened last winter, could be something that's coming in for you. But the most important thing that Spirit is saying to me here is this wolf. This is about feeding your love, your soul wolf, not your fear wolf, okay? Taking care of your needs. Let your soul wolf lead the pack. Let your soul, listen to your soul, listen to your knowing. You have so much of it, you know it. Let it lead you and take care of your needs, my darling. Don't try and please everybody else around you all the time, because you can't pour from an empty cup. It's one of the things I do for my cup of tea tarot. Okay, so that was a very clear message. And on the bottom of the deck, you have got Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. And that's you as the Queen of Wands. Fear is a liar. Okay, it's just something that your mind creates. Listen to your feelings, listen to your heart. That is your peace space, that is God's space. Okay, Pisces, I hope that helped you, whoever's listening to this message. I'm going to go back to doing your weeklies this weekend. So have the rest of a lovely week, and if I don't catch up with you this weekend, have a lovely August, and I'll be doing your September reading at the end of August. Take care, my darling, and enjoy the sunshine wherever you are. Bye bye.